amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. Getting the nod on the mound, Zack Wheeler.
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Turner with the throw to first. And an easy out to start the game. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
One out, base is empty. And takes low for ball 1. Nimmo went off for 2 homers in his last game. Ground ball right side, but that rolls foul. Next offering down in the dirt.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
The 3-2 is outside and it's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's the veteran outfielder, Juan Soto. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Wheeler with a throw over. Nimmo dives back in safely. Wheeler, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he was awarded a Gold Glove in 2023. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Nimmo leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there. Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball is outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Forget it. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 2-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
So 2 down. Now, Mark Vientos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two down, nobody on. And that is out of play. Next offering upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 3. Nick Castellanos up next. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Too low, ball 4, and he's walked another. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Nick Castellanos in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Outside low, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Pete Alonso blast for the Mets. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And we're back. And on the mound now, Ranger Suarez.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year, and I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to go out there, take the ball, and put you in a position to win, for whatever reasons, you're relaxed, you enjoy playing behind him, but you also are able to score for a guy like that, and that's who he was for his team last year, and I'm sure they're hoping they get more of the same this season.
Ripped to short. Whips it to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Bryce Harper.
Boog, it's kind of a joke that this guy's got a career OPS over 900. I mean, there are a lot of players that hope that they could just do that in one season, but he's done it his entire career. And in reality, there's only about 60 players that can claim that type of production.
Trey Turner in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Suarez, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Lindor throws across the diamond and a couple of quick outs. Two down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Ruiz. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
That misses the zone, and a count 1-2. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 2-0. Top of the second, here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle of the order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
Out to short, dives, and he can't hang on. No throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. Man at first, nobody out. Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. That one's in there, 0-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. Tap dances out of the way of that one. The 1-2 gets a piece and stays alive. Alvarez gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one missing inside. Left-hand batter waits.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a payoff pitch. And that one hammered. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Jeff McNeil stands in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Next
Ball
offering
2.
upstairs. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging on the curveball, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Oh, he brings it down. Nice play. And very nicely done for the out. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging, too. Suarez back to work. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
To the right side, McNeil sends it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So Harper stands in. Hitless yesterday as they only pushed across 1 run. There's a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Just missed.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Just missed. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Well,
Alec Bohm stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Two down, nobody on.
Outside, that's a ball.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Matthew Ross. Two outs. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Alvarez down to first with it. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here this half. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Back here in Philadelphia, on to the third inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
On the ground to first, and foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And a foul ball. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. One-two now. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Fights it off. He'll see another. That one misses, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. And now it's Juan Soto. His first at bat was a strikeout. There's a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Off the mark there. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Look out. That fastball drilled him. Here's Pete Alonso. He's already homered here in this one.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. And that's just foul. On the ground to third. Boom. Rosario 1. And that's 2. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Mets 2 and the Phillies nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Check swing, called strike. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Helpful.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. And now it's Jose Siri. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Strike 2.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Left field, way back there. That one is back. And gone! And this place is rocking. It's 2-2.
Being locked in at the plate. Most guys have a really difficult time changing their timing for such a slow breaking ball, but he allowed it to travel, didn't get too excited, and he turned that pitch around.
Rafael Marchand in the box now. No balls and a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. To the left side, but it is well foul. That one ripped. One away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in for Philadelphia, Ahmed Rosario. And ball 1. Tied up here in the early going. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
And that skips into there.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Back to the mound. He's got it. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Trey Turner now 0 for 1 so far. There's the strike.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Rosario on the move. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The shortstop takes the ball. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And that one almost got him.
Okay.
This to third. Vientos throws to first in time, and they get Turner for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ruiz digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And ball one to the right fielder. And another ball.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
2-0. Right through there for a strike. And now 2-2.
Helpful.
In the dirt. It's softly on the ground left side. Vientos whips it to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But the Phils get two on this blast. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's some real power at the plate. Mark Vientos.
So after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Lifted in the air, right field. Ruiz has this one sized up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Struck out swinging his first time. Castellanos, multi-time All-Star, 34-year-old vet, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. And that one is in for a strike at 95. And now it's even 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty.
I got 3-2.
Got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit, reached on an infield single his first time. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty.
One and one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And the Mets go down 1-2-3. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go, bottom 4. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Kyle Schwarber. Now a screamer into the outfield. Gilbert makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a couple of quick outs. And now it's Alec Bohm. He's 0 for 1. Misses outside. 1-0. That's towards center. Gilbert makes the catch, and that'll do it. We'll head to the 5th, tied at 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Wheeler back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2.
Oh, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's outside, and a full count now. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Go-ahead run on base, and next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Luke Jackson up and loosening in the pen. Banks, the lefty, warming up as well. On the ground right side, 4, 6. He's out 3. And they turn the double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Late swing, foul to the left. Next pitch misses way outside.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score remains 2-2.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working that stage to the sun out.
Back here in Philadelphia, and here is Sosa to the plate. Grounds one to short. It's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning. And now for the Phillies, Jose Siri. He's already homered in this game. Snap throw to first, and he dives back in safely. In the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right back to him on the mound. Tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Rafael Marchand stands in for the Phillies. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
1 out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. In the dirt. He's in there. Sosa up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
And now 1-2. On the ground to third. Fires across the diamond. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Both 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Right side, hard hit. And that is that. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, no 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Tanner Banks.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Well, 1-run game, and stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a foul out of play.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Orion Kerkering up and throwing. Alvarado, a left-hander, also throwing. Ball 1 there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
And right back to the mound. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Juan Soto now.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a foul straight back. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fought off foul. Oh, and 2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Alonso in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. And another ball. The flip to the pitcher covered. And that takes care of Alonso. And that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Nunez. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Here's Turner now. Has grounded out a couple of times. Just missed. Action in the Mets bullpen. Huascar Brazoban getting ready to go. The shortstop takes the ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
So Trey goes down on strikes. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Tony Ruiz. Tap foul at the plate. Ruiz went deep in his most recent game. One down, base is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that just misses. On the ground to third, Vientos gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed to the left and foul. Just off the inside edge. Gets to it with a slide to first, and they get the out. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Orion Kerkering.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Vientos in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
There's a strike.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that's way high. And the count is even, 2-2.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Ripped on a line. Series calls it in, 2 away.
Man, that's so frustrating. You hit the ball hard. You understand the situation. You want to get on base and try to score that tying run, but no reward right there, and just going to have to sit on it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Ruiz under it. Corrals it. And that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Phillies 3 and the Mets 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Huascar Brazoban.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So here is Bryce Harper. Brazoban goes 6 feet 3 inches, 36 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Ball, that's down.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and Harper is gone. And here comes Alec Bohm. There's the strike up high. 0-1. On the ground to first, Alonso. And he handles it himself for the out. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
A walk, and he's also singled.
On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. And the Phillies are set down in order. Phillies go down quietly in the inning, but they're up 3-2. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the center fielder, Drew Gilbert.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Strong, the left-hander, up and throwing. Alvarado, the power lefty, up as well. And he takes one right on the black, and it's 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. Jeff McNeil in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And the tying run is on base.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Orion Kerkering done for the afternoon, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jose Alvarado. No outs, runner at first. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. To third. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. And a base hit right there. Coming home. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Go ahead run on base. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball 1. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Step off throw to first. Lindor back in there. And a base hit on a line. Here comes the throw. And the throw's offline. Safe at third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
Big situation. And here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Check swing called strike. And that's strike one.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Close one doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1.
Right through there for a strike. Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. It'll be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. This one in the air right field. Ruiz in position, drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 4-3.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. First pitch misses. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Two outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. They put two on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and one left. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, A.J. Minter. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Elias Diaz.
They're running out of time in this game, trying to get something started here.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Hit on the ground to the right side. McNeil in plenty of time to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Marchand up for the third time and takes ball one. Action in the pen down there. Edwin Diaz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. One down, base is empty. And that drops in for a strike. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 in this one. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. This ball's chopped on the ground. Vientos. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. Score holds at 4-3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luke Jackson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So coming into the game now on defense, Johan Rojas. He'll be patrolling center field. Well, 1-run game. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Mick Abel appears to be getting loose. Phillips getting loose as well. Hauls it in for the out. Next is the designated hitter, Nick Castellanos. In there, and it's 0-1. Swings over the top of that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Alvarez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That missed by a lot. 2-1.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next pitch is outside. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss and a slider. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. Fly ball down the line. Schwarber makes the catch, and that is that. So one hit is all they get. 2, 3, 4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Mets 4 and the Phillies 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Edwin Diaz. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season. Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right side. McNeil throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
He's 2 outs away. Ruiz getting ready to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one missed. Facing a closer that delivers big time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he showed really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
And downstairs.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing, you can tie up the ball game. But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Trying to close out a 1-run lead. Yeah, the home team trying to pull it out. Smoked on the ground to second. McNeil gets it to first. Phillies have just 1 out remaining.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because
this one pulled down the line. It's hammered. This one hooking. It's got a chance. Foul.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
2 down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98. But a really good pass at the ball.
The Phils down to their final strike. And that one inside and it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So they're down to their final out. Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
And things could change quickly here with 1 swing.
Inside, ball 1.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving. A walk or just a base hit. But you've got to stay within yourself.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That's down and in. Just missed. Alec Bohm in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 3-2 down.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Stays alive. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And the final score here, 4-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.